Taurus, there's a temptation that's around you right now or is shortly coming in that is going to try and seduce you, if you will, back into its chaos. And these cards I just, drew before turning on the camera, and it feels confusing, okay? It's like this temptation, it felt so sweet. Like it felt like when I first drew this card, I was like, oh, this energy, I'm going to show you up close. This energy is something that draws or lures Taurus in for a benefit, a mutual benefit. But then I asked Spirit to clarify the temptation and chaos came out. And I felt that this energy, this source that's coming in here, seducing, tempting you in some way, comes off as very sweet, very innocent, but really the ultimate end game of this energy is to draw you back into a state of insecurity or like a fearful energy in the chaos, like something that you built or wanted to achieve or get away from is trying to lure you back into this space of this frequency. Okay, so we're going to get into what this is. We're going to expand into this in the tarot reading, but first, if you're new here, I work different from other readers. I also have a vision for you that I saw about 4 days ago. So how I work is I will meditate in your energy at this time, okay, Taurus, and then I will receive a vision for you. And it kind of plays out in my mind like a movie. I'll then sort of take notes, write everything down right away, and go back later and rewrite it into this beautiful vision here so that you can move through it and feel it and align with it the way that I saw it. It was meant to reach you, okay? So I'm the messenger here. This is your vision here at this time. My readings are timeless. If you're interested in a personal vision, I do offer those with the tarot reading, just like the style here on YouTube. Same thing, same format in the description box below. So I'm gonna read you the vision and then we're gonna dive into this, see what comes out, okay? So at this time, please clear your mind and clear your heart. Open your heart to receiving this vision. These visions are super, super important. There's always something. It's going to feel different for everybody because it's a collective, Taurus vision and reading. But there's something there for everyone to either clear, move through, feel through, or observe in some way. Like you're the observer here. And so let me know in the comments below if how this resonates for you and what you feel about the vision. I always love hearing back from you guys. So let's see. You walk into a hidden glade that glows with an otherworldly light, the kind that seems to pulse from the very air, not the sun or moon. The grass shivers beneath your feet as if alive, each blade vibrating with the rhythm of your heartbeat. Flowers bend toward you, opening as you pass, releasing fragrances that stir memories you didn't know you carried. First love, heartbreak, longing, joy, grief, and hope, all mingled into a single ache that expands and contracts within your chest. A figure awaits, radiating light and warmth, but without form. A presence you feel more than see. Its energy hums in resonance with your own, brushing against your soul, coaxing memories to surface. The air thickens, almost tactile, as if your body itself can feel the energy currents weaving around you. Each step toward the figure sends ripples through the glade. Leaves dance, streams shimmer with liquid color, and motes of light swirl around you, tracing invisible pathways that guide your heart. You reach out, and the energy responds, flowing through your hands, up your arms, into your chest, filling the hollow spaces you never acknowledged. Waves of emotion crash through you, the grief of lost connections, the longing for acceptance, the joy of remembered touch, and the soft ache of desire. Tears stream freely, warm and cleansing, carrying away doubt, shame, and fear. You realize the figure is not separate from you. It is the embodiment of love itself, of connection, of energy that has always threaded through your existence, waiting to be acknowledged. The glade responds to your surrender. Light pulses in the flowers. Wind twists through the trees. Water shimmers in arcs of rainbow across the streams. Every blade of grass, every leaf, every particle vibrates with recognition and affirmation. You feel your own energy expand in response, merging with the figure until distinctions blur. The air hums with ecstasy and profound release, carrying the whispers of connection from lives past and possible futures. The sky shifts, revealing constellations you feel instead of see. Your body is alive with resonance, your chest wide, your mind quieted, yet expanded. Emotions you never permitted yourself to feel rush through you. Awe, vulnerability, devotion, liberation, and unconditional love. Every fiber of your being is alight with understanding. Love is not found, it is embodied. It flows through you, touches everything you are, and mirrors back every fragment of your soul. You kneel beside a stream, letting the energy wash over you, and feel yourself dissolve into the luminous currents. The figure becomes a chorus of energy threads, weaving through your veins into your heart, across the glade and into the cosmos itself. You are not just loved, you are love. And in that moment, every pain, every loss, every longing resolves into the soft glow of eternal connection. So you see, Taurus, this temptation is here to try and stop you, because the vision is clearly all about you releasing and finding peace and love and connecting to something very divine, connecting to something that lifts you up, that makes you strong. And whenever, we are on this verge, on the precipice of a breakthrough, of alignment, the chaotic energies will try and come in and try and tempt you back into the fear, back into the confusion, into the pain. But not this time, Taurus. I'm hearing like, no, not me, not I. You can come in and you can try and seduce me into your little games, into your little lies, into your chaotic energy, all you want, but this Taurus isn't going to fall for it. So let's identify this energy of temptation. One card for temptation, one card for chaos. Thank you, Spirit. This is about you choosing the path of light and love and truly transforming at this time. And so this darkness is so attracted, this seductive energy that is not for your highest good is so attracted to your release, your love, the light that you emit at this time. I'm feeling jealousy. I'm really feeling that energy of like someone jealous, someone who acts like they can't understand or acts like you're the problem, but like you're not the problem because you've actually, raised your standards and you've implemented boundaries. Now these are just like channeled messages I'm getting here. You're not the problem, Taurus. This other energy is the problem. The chaos. They bring chaos. Or it. It can be a person, it can be a place, it can be like an energy. 8 of Pentacles for temptation, and the 3 of Pentacles for chaos. Okay, so the chaos, we'll start with like the persona of this, right? It's definitely someone or something you collaborate with on a daily or very frequently. This is something that probably, or someone that is hard for you to get away from, and maybe you are committed to this energy or bound to this energy in some way. Just because you have to be around this energy does not mean you need to get sucked back into their chaos or into this fear or doubt. It's because you've really affirmed your boundaries at this time, Taurus. And that is why in the vision it's so strong that you are merging with your higher self in a way. You're connecting to spirit, to source, to your higher self. You are accepting and embracing the love that you have given yourself, and you are becoming so powerful and so strong because of this. And so this chaotic energy that maybe you can't get away from, that's fine, but you're not going to let it affect you. You're not going to let this energy tempt you. Okay, I do feel for some of you it's in like a setting of work or where you create. Okay, you create in this environment with this person or energy because you have the 8 of Pentacles. To clarify the temptation here, and that's where I picked up the jealousy. It's like something that you could be creating or working on, or how you're like recreating or structuring your life or yourself. Like you are changing yourself. And like I said before, this chaos, this negativity, this toxic energy is attracted to your goodness, your light, your love, what you're building. And there's jealousy there. This energy is jealous. This energy, sees what you've created and knows that where you're going is so much better, and it's filled with so much strength and courage and love. And I'm smelling the scent of roses right now. So that could be something very significant for someone. The scent of roses or flowers. But you're not going to give up. Even with the jealousy, even with this energy coming in, trying to tempt you back into something, an old, even like parts of yourself. This could be like your ego, or like the way that you, like from your past, like frames that people set up around you, who you were, what you were capable of. Like you stepped out of those frames and you created your own frames here. You built your own frames and you built your own path. And you're not going to let these old ways of these patterns of thinking or behaving or being, or whether it's a person or whatever this is for you, you're not letting it take you out of this shift, this abundance that you've stepped into very recently. It's been a long journey, but recently something shifted that helped you expand, that helped you connect to this light source, this source of love. And it's like you're on the precipice of like completing this cycle. And so when you're there, like I said, that is when the hardest tests are thrown at you. Temptation, chaos, trying to take you out of it, jealousy, things like that. But energy responds to your faith, not your fear. So what is something that will help Taurus see the light when the dark feels the heaviest? Okay, interesting. That's what I'm hearing. The Empress. That's self-love. It came through in the vision. The way you nurture yourself, the way you love yourself, the way you co-create with yourself. Looking back and seeing the journey you've made and how much you've outgrown your fears, outgrown the toxic energies. They're in the past. And who you are now, you're on this throne, you're feeling beautiful and confident, smart. Remember, energy responds to your faith, not your fear. And so you're really putting your faith in the energy of co-creating with only yourself at this time. And you can see there's like a shield here, right? You know when to use your shield, but you also know when to sit and just receive. You don't always have your shield up, your guard up, your boundaries raised, right? You always have healthy boundaries, but you also know when to put the shield down and when to receive, when to co-create, like even with the challenges in your life. Okay, Taurus, you're not just repelling any and all challenges that come in. You're rather just putting your shield up and saying no to the temptation of going backwards. You're like, no, thank you. I'm not going back there. But I welcome, you welcome challenges to push you to for you to become stronger and to release and to move through things and to work through things. But you're never going to let anyone try and, take you back. Like there's this path here going backwards, but you're not looking back anymore. You're looking to the future. You're only going to continue to embrace and work with whatever wants to nurture and co-create you into your most divine, beautiful, free, loving future self, right? I'm not using a spread today, so I don't have, it's just kind of free flowing. There's nothing else coming through, so let's see what a general message here for you at this time. The Eight of Wands, things are going to come in very quickly. I feel that this temptation is like something that comes in, and when it comes in, it hits you hard. Like it's like boom, 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 boom. And it's very important that when things feel so fast and confusing, remember, that is when you use your shield. You say, no thanks, no. Be firm, but be kind. Right? Because you're standing very firm in your faith at this time. Who you've become and who you are going to become. So don't let, it's kind of like this message of like, this chaos, this energy of temptation knows like where to push your buttons, and it's almost like it wants to flood you. When people love bombing and how that's like toxic, it's kind of like that, but it can happen in different ways. It's just like overwhelming you, like someone or something's going to try and overwhelm you to the point of where you break, but you're not going to break. You're not going to fall into this temptation. That's kind of like this warning energy of like, no matter how fast or how turbulent this is when it comes in, you are the Empress. You are going to only co-create with yourself. You're going to go within and ask yourself, like, how can I nurture myself through this situation so that I can stay strong and steady in my faith, in my path? And say no to temptation, say no to the chaos. The chaos is like this Eight of Wands is a very chaotic energy, right? That's the chaos coming in. We have the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Exactly. Seductive energy. Something toxic, something that almost even makes you sometimes question like your reality, make you feel so stuck, but you're not stuck. You're free, even if you are forced to in some way still be around this energy. You're not, you have decided not to be affected by this energy. And that's what this energy, this devil energy, temptation energy, chaos energy doesn't like. So there's going to be pushback from this energy. But you are not going to succumb to this because you have now aligned with this other light here, right? In the vision. This higher self this higher version of you that is the embodiment of love itself, of connection, of energy that has always threaded through your existence, waiting to be acknowledged. So once you acknowledge this, once you work with this devil energy cannot get through, cannot break past your beautiful, like this beautiful shield of light that you have, as in the Empress energy, co-created with to set up for yourself, where only things that want to challenge you to make you stronger and better can come through, but nothing toxic, nothing chaotic that will try to tempt you to go backwards. No, you're not doing that, Taurus. Okay, Taurus, I'm going to leave it at that today. That feels really good. If you'd like a personal vision, that is available in the description box below. I release a limited amount each week if you're interested. And I normally tend to release those on Mondays in the morning. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful day or night wherever you are. And I will see you guys next time.